Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another Russian custom. Today we're having a look at a game played by Agarin on the European server. He is currently considered the rank 1 on the European server. He did also win the Climathon, and we are having a little bit of lag. This is something that happens in these VODs often. Don't worry, it will smooth itself out, hopefully. And he is starting out on Elise here, so a very high octane, very aggressive champion. And on the enemy team, we have Curling Captain. This is obviously Broxah, so a very hype jungle matchup. And he is on a very, very impactful champion as well. So we will see how exactly the back and forth between the Elise and the Lee Sin go here. All right, we have a beautiful ping by Broxah. He's question out pinging the Elise. That is because obviously this will remind people of where the enemy jungler is, and this is something that you will see all of these high level junglers do, is they constantly track the enemy jungle location, because what decisions they make dependent on exactly what is going on the map and where that enemy is. So Agarin, he doesn't really have any lanes that are pushing in, so he doesn't really have any gank opportunities. So the play here is a counter gank type and probably trying to help out the bottom lane here, right? Which that should probably be your goal as Agarin, is either help out the bottom or the mid lane. And mid lane trading very heavily, so that could already mean a gank. Although Aurelia is still full HP, so it can be a little bit scary to gank. But you have to be still careful, and obviously either mid lane or bot lane are going to get ganked. It is the mid lane here. Curling Captain jumping onto the Echo will not find a W onto Aurelia. Aurelia still at 50% HP, and as Agarin is moving over, the Curling Captain is pinging away from the Elise, tracking her perfectly. No ward needed, we just know. All right, goes back in. The repel will come out. We're not going to take him down. Unfortunate. Very good play. Flash for flash trade is, at this point in the game, I think it is favoring the Lee Sin, because Elise, technically, a little bit more early game power. Echo Flash will be used to get that stun onto nothingness as the repel comes out. And yeah, very good awareness by Agarin and his Aurelia here, as well, as they do give the rotation. And this is something that I want to explain. Let's go into that a little bit more, unless there is a fight here between the Curling Captain and Elise. I'm not expecting it, but it is possible, as we are setting up actually for a dive here with Rolf moving his way into the top lane here. And we are going to wait for Tolkien, which is, by the way, a German guy as well, just like Agarin. Tolkien setting up the crash here, and Elise takes tower aggro, of course, does her damage, and will repel out, get ourselves to safety again. And so we'll be able to very, very eloquently solve that issue and just get ourselves out and destroy the enemy team on the way. So very good. We are going to be dealing... eloquent is not the word, but you know what I mean. If you don't, then it's fine. All right. So Elise will be taking down one camp only. I assume that this is the sorcery boots recall, and it must be a little bit more. So maybe a Dark Seal. Yeah. So Dark Seal comes out, actually also the control ward as well. So this is an absolutely huge recall for Agarin here. Nidalee, as well as Phil6, as well as most of these AP junglers, right? Love to get started with a early sorcerer boots, makes them very strong, gives them penetration against the jungle camps, give them extra damage, very fast clear, and a lot of mobility around the map. Tier 2 boots obviously give you that mobility, and that is absolutely huge for you. We are going to set up here onto a kill for the Samira. Samira, you have to leave right now. Control ward comes down. Yes, Samira is dead. GG, Samira. As the wall slide probably going to come through, yeah. But Samira, you could, yeah, you're not going to get out of this. as Agarin will take for himself another kill and 2 stacks onto the Dark Seal. We are revving up the engine that is going to carry this game, which is probably going to be the Elise dive machine. We'll see how this one goes. Zeri already doing very good as well. That is not a good situation to be in. Obviously, Zeri always will find herself in a little bit of a danger zone fighting the Samira, which is at least a comeback mechanic here. Is obviously Samira and Nautilus have great synergy together, and oftentimes Samira will be able to take down something that is so reliant on mobility but doesn't have that much just pure fighting power. She can do very well against, so you have to be a little bit careful with your positioning as the Zeri, but it's a very, very good start, and also a reasonably snowbally matchup there in the bottom lane, with Samira and Nautilus always kind of being able to come back though. So I guess, you know. But, alright, very good. Picks up a kill again, Agarin. Elise, one of these champions where picking up kills, definitely not a problem. The stronger you get, the stronger you are as a threat, right? And if you can get an early Night Harvester, which is the item that I'm expecting here, obviously, you know, pretty much everyone goes for that. Interestingly enough, yeah, we are moving into the bottom lane here as Elise. Very good awareness of the dangers that come with the lost trade here in the bottom lane. You got to be very careful here. Yeah, Curling Captain might be around, so Agarin will clear his camp on the side that he is going to want to counter gank. And this is the point where you need to move, Agarin. No. Sorry. Overstepping and will be taken down by the Samira out of all people as well. Agarin, Mr. Agarin. Yeah, I don't think you can stop this though. You can maybe trade 1 or 2 for 1, maybe. Yeah. Better recall and go to the other. I don't know about this. Ugh. There's no way. There's no way that. Yeah. There's no way that it's not at least a 1 for 1 trade. Alright. It is a 1 for 1 trade. And damn, that sucks. Yeah, so Dragon will still go over, and Thresh gave his life for the life of the enemy support, so kind of a trade there that doesn't really do anything except that Agarin lost his flash. Not the best of situations to be in. Most definitely not the best of situations to be in, but we will pick for ourselves up and the Hextech Alternating and the Fiendish Codex, so this Elise is still scary as hell. Switching into the spider form, as that one does get more movement speed, so you will be quicker. Just a little bit of a trick. And Curling Captain doing a solid job here, picking up 1 kill for himself. And it might look like Aurelia is going down here as well. Agarin pathing straight to that fight, but will not be fast enough. And that is a 2-0-2 for the Curling Captain, the guy with the great hairline and even greater jawline. The friendly man, myth, and legend, Mr. Broxer. Ooh, you're gonna get that kill? Ah, that's so close. God damn it, dude. Flash out of Echo, though. Hooked barely doesn't connect. Agarin didn't get that auto attack in, as we are going to dive the Samira here, yeah. Nautilus not going to be able to stop that, unfortunately, for him. As we just walk up to her, smiter, and repel out. Easy life. 4-0-1 for Agarin. Has to be very careful that he doesn't give that shutdown gold to someone like the Echo or the Samira. Echo bought 1 M-Tom too many, so that... you know, you just get those recalls and then you buy an M-Tom and then you buy another M-Tom. Did Zeri just start her recall during her dash? She must have, yeah. That's crazy. Okay, today we learned that is also possible. Yeah, but so the thing with Elise is that if Elise gets a lot of early kills, she is going to have a lot of impact onto the game. The thing is that she can often struggle to find that if she doesn't get ahead. So this is already a really good situation for Agarin to be in. But he does have a formidable foe going up against him, which obviously is going to be the Long Song. Long Song very smart, and a very good solo queue jungler. At that, red buff is still, I think this is still the second red buff that has just been claimed. Just because the map ended up being played out that way, and this is also what makes Agarin so good, is he's ready to give up camps if that helps him, you know, counter gank something or helps him have impact. This is exactly what you want to do on Elise. Elise, probably one of the more difficult junglers, not only because she has 6 abilities, well 7 actually, but also because she's a very early aggressive jungler that has a lot of options. And it can be a little bit difficult to know what exactly you want to do. Okay, we're pressuring the Samira here. Samira still no respect. Yeah, is going to move back in. And that is correct, as I think this is the Night Harvester picked up here. Yeah, Night Harvester and another control bot, 7 Darkseal stacks as well. So this Elise is an absolute menace. As Aurelia will go down to the Echo again. Not the best of situations. So now we have a double AP topside. We don't have a triple, but still a double AP topside can be a little bit problematic. Cyan has the potential to go for something like a Nature's Grasp? I think so. Has the potential to... No, Force of Nature. That's the word. Has the potential to go for a Force of Nature here after his, obviously, mythic item. So maybe we do want to get a Void Stuff here. Void Stuff on Elise, really strong anyway, as she does have a lot of base damage. Nautilus griefing his team quite hard there. Overstepping just a little bit. Thresh winning out the hook war, and that means that the Dragon setup probably goes over to the red team. Dragon control, not so sure, but the setup most definitely does, as Agarin will take down the Scuddler. Smite charge number 1 was used. Smite charge number 2 is still available, as we are trying to help the Zeri here. And the Curling Captain disappearing in the bush. Beautiful play by the Curling Captain, as he will find Zeri and he will take her down, but 2 people will have to not pay for this with their lives. It is only 1 person for now, as ooh, that is a huge... Oh my god, that is so well played by Agarin, as he will play this very slowly and carefully. Yeah, not giving the Samira anything and just driving her into the tower with the Spiderling, like the peasant she is, apparently. So, we have 10 stacks on the Darkseal. Are we going to go for a Magi's now, or no? It is the Void Stuff. As expected, this is obviously something that you want on Elise specifically, because I found that weird in the beginning, but the thing is that Elise has a lot of base damage, right? And so anything that has a lot of base damage and not crazy scaling, especially with Night Harvester, which does exactly that, it gives you a lot of base flat damage again. Very good actually with the Void, and also, given the fact that we're going off against 4 melee champions here, they will all have higher MR, as if you didn't know, all melee champions are granted higher base MR per level. Well, higher base MR as well, but also higher MR per level. No flip over, yeah, no flip, as the Curling Captain will not find the Q in time. And that is great for Agarin's team, as the Hextech Dragon will come in and transform the map. This allows all players to be on the map faster. Doesn't really matter for junglers. Matters much more for someone like a side laner split pusher, which we don't really have in this game, except Cyan, kind of. Okay. Gank might be coming through, but gotta be careful. The Echo is on his way as well. He's going to have first move and has an item completed. Loves to buy his M-Tomes, though, the man. Absolutely loves to buy his M-Tomes. So that is going to be very, very interesting. farm numbers not looking too good in this game. Obviously, Tolkien on his beautiful island in the top lane is doing very good. Very Caribbean style. He's just relaxing, you know, dropping some hammers onto some fools and kind of just farming himself up with a Rylai's. It's going to make this very difficult for Cyan to get away from him. Yeah, beautiful job, as he doesn't only farm the minions, he also farms the undead one, apparently. And we will take down another enemy. No, actually, no. Okay, that was just Cyan. I thought that was actually the curling captain on his way, but no. I just love that ID. I shouldn't say it as much. I should call him Broxar, but I just love his ID. It just feels so good. Oh, no repel available. Irelia closer to the wall. No! Oh, Irelia. And Agarin can't help. That is tragic. Tragic hell. If Mordekaiser wasn't the champion he is, I would play the hell out of him, dude. He looks so epic. I always love what top laners look like. Top laners just look fucking fire, dude. Hella good. As second Herald is going to be taken begrudgingly. Don't really care. Last 14 minutes, not that great. We don't really have a turret to use it on either. I guess bot lane turret would be the turret. But that one will be taken down pretty soon anyway. As I'm pretty sure that Samira doesn't stand a chance against Tolkien, who is setting up a little bit of a trap, but I don't think that Samira is going to push that in, as yeah, the wave would crash into the turret, so there's no reason for her. 7-0-1 on Agarin. Will pick up for himself the Void Staff now, and we will... It's actually interesting what we will see. Probably a Magi's, to be honest, given the fact that he is so far ahead, 7-0-1, as we have a fight going on in the mid lane. Tolkien found out of position, but the health bar is just incredibly high with the beautiful ultimate by Echo, but it will not find its mark. Actually, not a beautiful ultimate. Actually a very bad ultimate. I'm sorry. I don't know why I say these things. I'm lying to you. It's a bad habit. I don't know. Sometimes you just talk for the sake of talking. All right, so... No charge for you, Herald. Shirley, come on. Come on now. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was not the most worthwhile charge. Yeah, Shirley kind of just giving gold over to the enemy team. Beautiful kick as Seri will find herself out of position. Elise will take down Echo, though. And there is no team to follow up with the kick. Upset has to flash out here, but Lee Sin will not be able to find the gap close. So upset damage is here, and it is available as we are looking at the curling captain now. Curling captain will get himself out, but an Irelia is waiting around the corner, and she will take him down for good. This time Samira goes down to Agarin as well. Agarin, little bit of low HP, walks into the Cyan and body blocks it, and we all know that Agarin will be able to get out of this one way or another. 10-0-4, that is a stat line that you want to see out of the rank 1 player, as we... yeah, Scuttlecrab is just the challenger level of, we're looking at the Echo here. Challenger level of dodge. Beautiful E hits here and tags the Echo and will take him down. That spells the end of that one. And Echo, obviously, in a little bit of a troublesome situation here when it comes to the money. And that is not a situation to be in. As Irelia continues not picking up a mythic item. It's always the same with these Irelia players. Just picking up these items. No, but obviously Blade of the Rune King pretty much is a mythic item. My petition here to make it a mythic finally. Yeah, would be real good, because then it wouldn't be as broken, just like that. All right, so Agarin is going to deal decent amounts of damage now. So if Samira steps up, doesn't W the cocoon, then she is going to be in a lot of trouble. Ooh, Curling Captain might be caught out of position here. Yeah, he will be caught out of position as a beautiful... Oh, what a beautiful thresh hook connects with him, and that is Baron going down here for the red team. We already know it. We've seen it. Unless the enemy team is able to put a dent here. Samira out of position to follow up with the Nautilus ultimate right now. Will be taking down the mid lane wave and giving up the objective here as it stands. Samira walking in now. This is just Samira, however. And Samira is definitely not going to be able to turn this around on her own. As Cyan coming in a little bit late will be delaying the red team a little bit. So the curling captain is alive again right now. And as Cyan will finally go down, the red team has reset the Baron, but I think we are still doing it. Given the fact that Mordekaiser now is available, it shouldn't really be possible for the captain of the curling to take it here. The Broxer should be able to just pull into the Mordekaiser ult if necessary, but yeah, it's not happening. Q comes in a little bit too late. Very good damage foresight nonetheless on the Lee Sin though, as he will try to get himself to safety. Uses his flash, which can be a very valuable resource here. So if he ends up dying, that is a really, really bad situation to be in. As obviously as he will go down. As obviously the Q kick is just such a powerful tool to turn around a fight. Q kick a Zeri into your team, and Samira has a work cut out for herself, as Echo will be taking down the Zeri, who did overstep a little bit. That is one shutdown going over to Echo. Echo takes down Irelia as well here, as Tolkien will be caught in the Q, but Tolkien's damage is just ridiculous, and he is here, I mean, damage to tankiness is just ridiculous, and he is just going to be standing tall inside of the enemy team, not taking any damage, but dealing tons of it. All right, one inhibitor goes down now as we are moving into the second turret here. Got to be a little bit careful with the enemy team respawning. Samira now available, as you might get chased down here, Agarin, so be careful. You have a lot of money on you as Lee Sin. Q will connect. We are looking for Tolkien, and if you... Oh, this is Tolkien going down. That is really bad. Now we are in a lot of trouble. Agarin will probably get himself out to say, why you clear that wave? So disrespectful. As the Nautilus ultimate will catch him. Walk through the top side. Top side. No, you're gonna get caught by Nautilus. Flash hook, and Elise will be caught. But a beautiful ward placement by whoever that was on the enemy. Whoever that Paypal was. Someone helped out Agarin a lot there, as Agarin will be getting out. But, taken down by the Samira. That is a huge one, but she will trade herself and her teammates' lives here for that huge shutdown. And I don't think that is going to be a good trade after all. Triple kill over to Irelia, who did finish her Blade of the Rune King, and so she is just so much stronger, even though she did lose the lane to Echo initially, because she is a good and well-balanced champion. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Ashton signing off, and stay awesome.